Hey YouTube, POD7 here. Don't really have much to say other than I should have went with something else besides Shenmue for my first LP. I guess I was overexcited at getting a Dreamcast and thought it would be a great idea, and I'm not even off the first disc yet. So, while I'm deciding what to do with that, I decided might as well show you guys what kind of games I have and what's been keeping me procrastinating on doing something with LP Shenmue. This first picture is all the games I've got in the last 2 months. Well, I guess since after Christmas. So these are the Wii games I've got. There's Castle of Shikigami 3, which I got for $12 at walmart.com, I believe. Elabits, which was $5 at GameStop used. And then Muramasa, the Demon Blade, for $10 off of walmart.com, which I just got today. And Tatsunoko vs. Capcom Ultimate All-Stars for the week. And that was full price because it was totally worth it. I apologize for the quality of the photos. They're done with my cell phone. Let's move on to PS2 games. We've got, we got Rumble Roses, which is a Foxy boxing kind of game that was only $2 at GameStop, so I grabbed it. Rogue Galaxy I just got last Sunday because it was marked down really cheap at Hastings. That was nice. Oni I got for $4, I believe, somewhere in there. And then we have King of Fighters 11, which I got for $15, brand new. After that we have Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy, with the Greatest Hits label. I don't really care about collecting when it comes to having original case and Greatest Hits case. I mean, most of the time it's still the same game, so what does it matter? And sometimes Greatest Hits comes with extra stuff, so why not? So I've got that, Jak 2, and then Extermination, which I was really happy to get for $4 because for about 6 years at my local Walmart, it was $40. On the end here, there's 13 for the GameCube. Okay, now on to the more expensive stuff. Grandia was $16, or Grandia 2 for the Dreamcast, was $15. And Shenmue, I got it for myself for Christmas, so I believe it was $15. We got Skies of Arcadia, which was $25, and I actually haven't gotten around to playing it yet, so I hope it's good. It actually came with the manual, thankfully. Product number 3, or Piano 3, whatever you want to call it. Jam Sessions I got just because one of my favorite YouTube videos, it's a guy performing a Daft Punk song, and he uses Jam Sessions for the guitar chords, which I thought was pretty cool. Professor Layton and the Unwound Future was amazing. Probably the best DS game I've ever played, best puzzle game I've ever played. And I tried as hard as I could not to cry at the ending. The tears were welling, but I didn't cry, so at least I'm that manly. Oh, Ace Attorney Apollo Justice, I got, I think it was $8, maybe, somewhere in there. And then Fear Effect 2 I got for $9, which is insane because it's in great condition. Okay, I think that pretty much covers those. Let me go take some more pictures, and I'll be right back. Okay, this is this is my current gaming setup, I guess you could say. That's my Dreamcast. And that GameCube controller is hooked into my Nintendo Wii, which you can see right there. So I can play Tatsunoko vs. Capcom and Miramasa and the Demon Blade. And of course my PS2, which I've had for starting July 17th, my birthday this summer. I'll have had it for 10 years. And this is my retiree community, I guess you could say. Pretty much all the consoles I rarely play. I play the 64 more than anything out of this cabinet. I didn't want to get out all of my Game Boy and Game Boy Advance stuff, but just know there's a see-through purple Game Boy Advance, a silver Game Boy Advance, and a silver Game Boy Advance SP. There's probably 6 Pokemon games in there, Fire Pro Wrestling, racing game, I think a Tony Hawk game in there, a bunch of stuff. I just didn't feel like, I don't really have anywhere to display it right now, so I didn't get it taken out of there. It's just all in the same Ziploc bag, so... this is my game collection, I guess you would call it. I'm not really like a complete collection, more like just what I think is cool and games that I had fun playing. The most I think I have of is PS2 right now, but N64 would be, if I had every single game I ever owned for N64, it would take me probably 30 more PS2 games just to be caught up with it, from what I remember. Because I used to have a lot of cheap ones that I bought from GameStop, but then I had to resell them. And there's the older system stuff. Just NES, Super NES, Genesis. And that plastic thing on top of the Genesis games is my only Sega Game Gear game, which is Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Super Mario and Duck Hunt is on top. Tetris, Tiny Toon Adventures, F-Zero, Spider-Man and Venom, Maximum Carnage. Crap, I can't read that. It's too blurry. Well, I know I have Super Mario World, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Super Mario Kart, The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, and Turtles in Time 4. Genesis, I have Bulls versus Lakers and the NBA playoffs, Contra Hardcore, Justice League Hard Justice, which is that horrible fighting game everybody talks about. I have a Lotus Racing game, NBA Jam, that one with the messed up label is NFL Quarterback Club 94, I believe, somewhere in there. Oh, WrestleMania, the arcade game down there, and then X-Men 2 Clone Wars, which is probably, besides Marvel vs. Capcom or something like that, probably the best comic book game since ever, besides Arkham Asylum, probably, or Wolverine Origins for the newest stuff. So, N64 games, I'm not going to go through them all. I'll probably just name the ones that I know are sitting up there, because there's no labels on the cartridges when they're sitting like that, so... but the ones in boxes, you can see Mortal Kombat 4, Spider-Man, and the 2 Zeldas. And then, let's see, the one with the weird crap on the side, that's BioFreaks. What else do I have? Like 2 or 3 of the NFL Blitz games, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, GoldenEye, Tomorrow Never Dies, WCW NWO Revenge, WWF No Mercy, and what else is in there? Oh, Mario Kart 64. Definitely got to have that one up there. Yeah, we'll just move on. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, Fear Effect 2 up there. My GameCube collection, that would probably be pretty close to PS2, but I sold quite a few of those games too. Animal Crossing, Evolution Skateboarding, Mario Kart Double Dash, product number 3, Super Smash Bros. Melee, which is everybody's favorite, WrestleMania 18, which is nobody's favorite. WrestleMania 19, WWE Day of Reckoning, WWE Day of Reckoning 2, and 13, which I already talked about. Animal Crossing Wild World, Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations, maybe? No, it's Justice for All. It's the one right before Apollo Justice took over, which is the next game there. And then Jam Sessions, Pokemon Diamond, and then, of course, Professor Layton series. That coin box is the Platinum member Nintendo Club reward, I guess it's called, or gift. And it's just a statuette of, like, Bowser and Mario and all the characters from that. So, and then a promotional item that I got from a friend that worked at Walmart when I didn't, and it's a deck of playing cards that's branded with Red Dead Redemption, and it's pretty cool. I haven't even opened it, just in case it's worth something someday, or worth something to somebody. Pretty much making this video because I'm going to be getting an Xbox pretty soon, a 360 Xbox, and it's going to ruin my life. And so I don't know how often I'll be revisiting my older platforms once I get addicted to Xbox Live and all that. So I really hope I don't get, like, suckered in really bad and play Black Ops every day or something like that, but you never know. Oh, here's some other pictures. Hold on just a second. Okay, this is my comic book cartoon DVD collection. This shelf by itself is all DC Comics related, and I believe it's in date. I'm not sure. Yeah, because I'm still waiting on the first season of Teen Titans to come in the mail. So yeah, but otherwise it's up to date, and that's. I wish I had more of the original Batman series, but I had to sacrifice my other volumes. But I couldn't get rid of number 1 because that was the best season. So. Otherwise, let's see what my Marvel collection's like. A really horrible picture, but what you got there is the 2 Hellboy animated movies on the left, and then X-Men animated series, and then Iron Man, the 1994 series, Wolverine the X-Men Complete series. The Black Panther series that they published under the Marvel Knights heading. And it only lasted like 6 episodes, and it was on BET, or was going to be, or something like that. And then they're lined up of standalone movies, Ultimate Avengers, Avengers 2, Iron Man, Doctor Strange, Next Avengers, Hulk vs. and Planet Hulk. So, and then a bunch of CDs that nobody wants to hear about. So I just thought I'd update you guys and say I'm sorry, I guess, for not continuing Let's Play Shenmue in quite some time. What I'll probably end up doing is just doing highlight videos of the game as I progress through it. And because if I tried to record everything important to the game, it would take forever. Like, I wouldn't be done by this time next year, probably, with my job and hopefully going back to school next semester. So it would be forever before I finished it. And it's not fair to keep anybody waiting on me. So, but I'll figure something out, and I'll play something and put it up on here. And yeah, I guess I'll check you guys later.